There's a real broiling issue with the UK higher education university system right now that's not getting covered a lot. Now, the UK and England, especially's university system, has kind of been the envy of the world for most of the last 60, 70 years. But we have seen now there's data coming out for the first time in over a decade, foreign students is dropping. There is a disconnect between getting that university degree and getting into the labor force. There is a lot of funding problems, and if you go up to places like Scotland, it's even worse than it is in England. Of course, there's 4 nations making up the UK. There's a big problem going on inside of the university system. If you're going to talk about the upheaval of the youth vote, and you're going to talk about the problems with the youth trying to find jobs and the economy and the housing crisis, I think the missing piece of this is, does the university system in the UK fit the modern UK? And that discussion is starting to really ripple up underneath a lot of this political stuff. You're that age group, you're going through that. Explain it to us.
So this all started, I would argue, with Tony Blair when he tried to push more and more young people to go to university. And what we see in a lot of secondary schools and a lot of sixth form colleges is teachers will turn to young people and say, well, you know, if you just go to university, if you go for 3 years and you get a degree, then you're going to have a well-paid job when you come out. You'll be able to enter the labor market and you'll be earning a very good wage. A lot of people aren't dealing with that reality. A lot of young people are going to university when, in actuality, university doesn't necessarily suit them, whether that be because of the profession that they want to go into, whether that be because of the grades that they obtained at A-level. And there is this type of illusion that just because you go to even fairly decent universities, you know, we're talking Russell Group universities, and that you're going to end up with a good paid job at the end of it. Again, it's not true. Your people are going for jobs, and I discussed this on an interview with GB News, actually. People are going for jobs where there are more than 400 applicants for a single place. And when you've got these universities that aren't actually equipping you with real world knowledge, with the real skills that you need for the workplace, when I think it was the statistic was 50% of young people aged 18 to 24 don't feel prepared to enter the world of work. When this is the case, you have to be asking, well, you know, what are these universities actually doing? It's okay if their purpose is to provide academic insights and provide academic learning and providing academic environment for people to then go on to, you know, academic jobs. But if people are being told constantly that actually we're sending people to university so they can get the skills they need for a well-paid job afterwards, then I think we need to face that lie head on and tell people the truth.